We've got a new low for AMC below the $5. There's something going on, guys, and nobody tell you exactly. Let me just tell you what's happened. First, we have a big seller, guys, a big seller around the 1370. Then the price went down. Here we have a pump. Again, after the reverse split, of course, this has changed everything. Then we have hidden seller around the 12. And of course, the price continued to go down. The put options is still there. They're still holding and they didn't cover up or take even profit. How I know that? Because look at this. Last support that we were holding for AMC was around the $6.49. As we discussed before, if we held here, the longer that we hold, there's a chance for a reversal. Yes, we held here, but we held just we held for 1 month, but the price gave up and went below the $6.50. And here, we didn't held enough here. Here's just 2 weeks, and the price flushed down until the 5. The 5 we held, let me just show you how much. We held just 4 days. You see the weakness here, guys. Before we held 1 month, then 2 weeks and the flush, and there just 4 days and price went down. What's that mean? Is mean we don't have a buyer. We don't have a buyer to order to hold the price a bit. Because here, technically, guys, I don't see candlestick. I see people buying and selling. Really simple. The stock market is about buyers and sellers. If the price held for some moment here, for 1 month, is mean there is a big buyers. Every time we have selling pressure, there's some people buying. Selling pressure, people buying. Selling pressure, people buying. So we have even the amount of selling with the amount of buying is the same. That's why the price consolidates in that range. But lately, we didn't have any hold up. It means there is no buyers. The price continued to go down. And that's why we have a new low around the $4.71. That's why we discussed price target for AMC before. We said we might go toward the $1 because after the reverse split, if we went around the $1 and we went below the $1, we might do another reverse split for AMC. This is how many stocks survive to stay in the Nasdaq. And this might happen for AMC unless we have fundamental news will change that and will give us a bit of kick before we reach the $1. So how we know that we're gonna have a reversal? This will be a great question for many holders and many traders that watching AMC for buying the dip or at least averaging down or buying new for a nice pump up. Before we're gonna discuss that, plus the like button and the way, and don't forget that. And of course, we always go live each day 30 minutes before the market open, and each day we going live before that, guys, before that, live streaming exclusively on Patreon and Discord. So let's talk about GameStop, then we're gonna come back to AMC. Why? Because GameStop reversed exactly from our support that we discussed last week over the $15. Look at this. We have 2% reversal after testing our support that we discussed before. We have a range here for GameStop between the 15 and the 1350. Here, this is our support that we discussed before for GameStop, and we said we should hold. And here we said this is the resistance, and this is where we should have a breakout and price shift in bullish run between the 20, 25, and 1850. Now we went down, of course, because we broke this support around this level, the $18. So this is really the important level to hold for, or we broke before around the 29th of December, and that's why we went down, and we warned you guys about the weakness around the $8. That's why we went down. Now we should hold over this support, the 15 and the 1350, in order to confirm that we still have a buyers for GameStop. We don't want to have the same reaction that happened for AMC, breaking the support here, then have a new low. For GameStop, it's still looking good because we still have our support to hold over the $13.50 and the $15. So the game plan right now, we don't have a confirmation yet. As long as we consolidate here, is not bad. It means we still didn't have enough volume and enough buying pressure in order to break from this consolidation zone. So watch out for this zone, the orange zone, for a breakout, and this support zone for a reversal or entry point for GameStop. For the profit taking, as usual, we don't have any change in the profit taking around the 27.50, 35, and the price target, as we said before, the 47.80. If we go back to AMC, everybody, we have a new low, as we said before. The question that we said before, how we know that we start to reverse. The first level right now is around the $5.09. Because if we don't break it, it's mean easy short for the short seller toward the $4 and maybe even the $3 for this month. So this is the first level that we have to break. And the most important level in the smaller picture is the $6.49 for AMC. Because if we broke here, it means this is the major shift for AMC that we're waiting for to at least change the bearish trend and entering the first phase of bullish trend. Of course, we have many phases for AMC, but we have to focus first on the 509 and the $6.49 in order to have the first level of reversal and confirming that a whale buying, not retail trader buying or apes. We watching for a market maker and whale buying AMC. This is where we're gonna have the shift from the bearish momentum, as you can see here, to bullish momentum. Stay tuned for a huge update for AMC and GameStop by tomorrow, live streaming 30 minutes before the market open. Of course, before that, as we said, on our Patreon live streaming that we do 2 hours before the market open. Thank you for watching and see you in the next update.